Till now, we heard about the form of Krishna, Krishna Tattva. In our scriptures, there are three tattvas explained. Three tattvas are explained. Sambandha tattva, Videya tattva and Prayojan tattva. Sambandha tattva is knowledge of relationship, and depending on that we serve the worship of the deities. So in scriptures it is mentioned. Prem is Prayojan.
And the process is known as Abhideya Tattva. The three tattvas are acharyas have spoken about: Sambandha, Abhideya Tattva, and Prayojan. In Chaitanya Charitamrita, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami has clearly expressed the Veda and scriptures have said about these three tattvas: Sambandha, Abhideya and Prayojan. Krishna is our Sambandha, and to attain that bhakti, that devotion, is Abhideya. Nam, by the process we can achieve our goal, and that process is known as that goal is known as Prayojan. That is the topmost treasure, Mahadhan. The first Purushartha, the first goal of life, Dharma, Artha and Kam, religiosity, material acquisition, and sense gratification. After which, the fourth one, it's mukti, liberation, and above that is the Prayojan Tattva. It's Prem Prayojan, the attain of the treasure of wealth, of the divine love. This we need, this is important, Prem. So it is said in Shastra scriptures, to attain this highest treasure we need sadhan, we need to practice. And this practice is known as bhakti. Abhideya, this is the process. This sadhan So this prem is prayojan, this is our goal. Like we attain material wealth. Why? For what reason? To attain our desired goal. So we perform work, activities to attain that desired goal. And then we engage that wealth in satisfying our desires. So this is the reason why we go to work. To experience the variety of material pleasures. In this way, Krishna Prapta Samandha, and Krishna Bhakti is called the sadhan. And this practice will lead us to the treasure of wealth of the loving devotion to Krishna. This fifth highest stage or category is to attain this prem. In this way, we can attain the loving devotional service to the Lord, Shri Krishna. In Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya Lila, in chapter 20, shlok number 125 to 126. 125, 126. Aradhanam Sarvesham. Samarchitam. Who is saying this? Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva and Parvati is telling Lord to Parvati Devi. Because once Devi Parvati were told to Shivji, please explain something of our worshipable deity. In the scriptures is mention of different worship of demigods. And now in Krishna Janmashtami, and they are worshipping Durga. And Navratri, 9 days of celebration for Durga. Not at this time exactly. Where they should worship the Supreme Personality of Godhead, they are worshipping demigods. The Lord says himself, the bound living entities, they are so misfortunate. They are worshipping the demigods, demigoddesses, Kali and Durga. According to their desires. We should worship the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Aradhanam Sarvesham. Vishnu. The best worship is that of Lord Vishnu. Speaking about Krishna Tattva, we should worship Vishnu, but people worship the demigoddesses and demigods. And there are 3 demigods, 3 Devita, Brahma, Mahesh. Who should we worship out of these 3? Once,
देव समाज में भी
in the assembly of the demigods,
शंका उत्पन्न हुई।
one question arose like this.
ये शास्त्रों में 3 देवता भी
In the scriptures, 3 demigods are mentioned:
ब्रह्मा, विष्णु
Brahma, Vishnu,
और महेश।
Mahesh.
किसको आराधना करें?
Who should we worship?
जब ऐसे जब ये शंका होने लगी सब देवता लोग किसको आराधना करें?
This question was raised in the assembly.
भृगु ऋषि
At that time, Bhrigu Rishu, he came. Rishu.
भृगु ऋषि आकर के बोले
He said,
देखो मैं आप लोग की समाधान करता हूँ।
I will settle this matter.
मैं जब तक रोक करके नहीं आ जाता हूँ तब तक आप लोग शांति में
Please remain calm while I go and answer this question.
ऐसे करके भृगु ऋषि चल पड़े। भृगु ऋषि पहले काम पूछे
Bhrigu Rishi, he went first to Lord Brahma first
तो लोग ब्रह्मा जी कहाँ
in
रहते हैं?
Satyalok.
और भृगु ऋषि आगे वहीं पर खड़े हुए न प्रणाम किया
He
न उनको
he did
आराधन
not
किया,
pay his obeisances
कुछ नहीं।
and
ब्रह्मा जी
acknowledge
बोले, "मूर्ख,
Brahma. And Brahma replied, "O foolish Bhrigu,
सिखाई है।
you do not have any good manners to pay your obeisances to the elders.
अपने से श्रेष्ठ जनों के पास
It,
कैसे
the-
व्यवहार करें?
you do not know the etiquette.
धीरे नम्र होकर के प्रणाम
Very
करके,
humbly, one should offer obeisances.
बात इसलिए की, श्रेष्ठ जनों के पास नम्रता दीनता प्रकाश करने की दीन। अब तुमने कुछ किया ही नहीं। मूर्ख ऐसे ब्रह्मा जी विचार को गाली दी।
So he cursed Brahma.
भृगु ऋषि ने डिक्लेयर किया ये भगवान नहीं।
No, Brahma cursed Bhrigu.
इसके अभिमान है मैं श्रेष्ठ हूँ मैं करने वाला हूँ
So he's thinking, Brahma is thinking,
मैं सृष्टि करता हूँ।
I'm the creator. I'm the,
भगवान कहते हैं
in the Bhagavad Gita,
ये जो कहते हैं मैं करने वाला हूँ।
I am the doer.
अभिमान
And this ego is there.
अरे भगवान शक्ति देते हैं
The Lord gives the energy, potency to perform work.
अहंकार
But this ego
अवतार भी
thinks that
संसार के
I am the doer.
अहंकार भी है। अहंकार
This false pride manifests, thinking that I am the doer.
ब्रह्मा जी सृष्टि थोड़ी करता है।
It's not Brahma who creates.
ब्रह्मा जी के हृदय में
The Lord Himself invests this potency in the heart of Brahma so that he can carry out the duties of creation.
अरे हम सृष्टि की बात छोड़ दिया हम हाथ उठा नहीं पाए।
Without the potency of the Lord, we cannot raise our hand.
एक गिलास पानी भी कर
We cannot lift one glass of water.
खाए। थोड़ी सी शरीर में कुछ हो जाए लेटे रहो।
It says if something goes wrong, you cannot even do this. You cannot get up from your bed. But the jiva, the condition-bound living entity, he has this false ego. So in this way, Bhrigu Rishi concluded that Brahma cannot be God because he is the mode of passion. Then he went to Lord Shiva in Kailash. He did not pay his obeisances there. Lord Shiva also replied to Bhrigu, "O foolish person, when you come to your elders, you do not have the etiquette of how to respect them." And Shivji ran after Brigarishi with his trident, attempting to beat him. Then Brigarishi concluded he is not Bhagavan because he has tamogun, he has anger, Rajagun. Brahma is Rajagun. He has this false pride. In this shloka from Bhagavad Gita. And Shivji, he has tamogun, mode of ignorance. And this is the characteristics of tamogun, that he is aggressive, violent and destructive. Then Bhrigu concluded this is not God either. What is the qualities of Bhagavan? Hari Nirgun Sakshat. He is beyond Sattva, Rajas and Tamagun. Then he can be known, concluded as being Bhagavan. When he went from Shivalok to Lord Vishnu, he was residing, lying on Shesh. And how does he sleep? In Yoga Nindra. He is half closed, like a half-blossomed lotus, half open, like the bud of a lotus is just about to blossom. We had a lotus. In the same way, the Lord's eyes are as if half-opened, blossomed lotus. He's lying on the bed of Shesh, Ananta Shesh, and Lakshmi Devi is serving his lotus feet. What did Brigarishi do? And the doors were closed. Brigarishi aggressively, he kicked the door and went directly in front of Lord Vishnu and very hard kicked the Lord on the chest. At that time, the Lord was startled. If something like this were to happen to you, you would be very shaken. What happened? Especially if you're not expecting it. So Brigarishi, he kicked the chest of Lord Vishnu. And the Lord became startled and opened his eyes fully. And then he stood by Lord Vishnu. And Vishnu, he spoke. Oh, Brigarishi, certainly your feet must have been hurt. My chest is like thunderbolt, as hard as the thunderbolt. Therefore, certainly your feet must have been hurt. And then Lord Vishnu, and then it took Brigarishi's feet, massaged them with his own hands. He massaged the feet of Brigarishi, just as a mother and father massages their young child. In the same way, Bhagavan Sri Hari, very humbly, very gently, very lovingly, he spoke to Brigarishi and said, "My chest is harder than stone.
और तुमने जो मेरे को
And you
पसंद
kicked me
लगा,
on my chest.
जरूर तुम्हारे चरण में
Certainly, therefore, your feet must
दुख है।
have experienced some pain. I will serve them and massage them. Hearing this, Bhrigu Rishi became ashamed. Thereafter, Bhrigu Rishi declared that Bhagwan is Lord Vishnu. Brahma and Shiva are not Bhagwan. Bhagwan is that person and who has qualities. He's very calm, peaceful, tolerant. How wonderful, how beautiful, and very humble. That topmost qualities of that person. This is the qualities of a very high class of person. Just like the roots of a tree are as deep or deeper than its height. This Mahaprabhu is saying all the branches of the tree, all the branches of the tree, when they become full of fruit, they become heavy and they bow down towards lean towards the earth. In the same way, the personality with such high, good spiritual qualities, they are humble. How Brahma and Shiva were very upset when Bhrigu Rishi insulted them. But Lord Vishnu did not say anything. These are the qualities of Sattvagun, in the modes of goodness. We see the qualities of a person and we analyze them and see them in this way of Sattva, Raja and Tamagun. Those in the mode of goodness are very calm and quiet. Rajagun are very proud, egotistical, and Tamagun are persons full of anger and destructive. Just like in a household, when you get angry, when you become angry, you will become violent, aggressive. This is a destructive nature. And Bhrigu Rishi, the Lord said to Bhrigu Rishi, "Oh, Rishi, I did not receive you in the proper way. I did not welcome you in the appropriate way. This is my fault," Lord Vishnu is saying to Bhrigu. "And I have hurt your feet. And look how humble Lord Vishnu is." The Lord said, "My chest is like a thunderbolt. And your lotus feet are so soft. You must have certainly felt pain on your feet. Therefore, I will massage them with my own hands." Hearing this, Bhrigu Rishi, he concluded that the Lord, Supreme Personality of Godhead, is Bhagavan Vishnu. Brahma and Shiva, they are not God, they are not Bhagavan. we honor and respect them because they are all servants and of the Lord. That's why Lord Shiva said this verse. The best person to worship is Lord Vishnu. Saying this, Lord Shiva became quiet and did not say anything. And in the shloka there are two parts. He said in this verse, the first part, and what is the second part? Second line? Devi Parvati said to her husband, please complete the shloka. Then Lord Shivji, Shankar, listen. Tadiyana Devi. It's higher than this. The Lord is known as the best, but even higher than that, Tasmat, that which is Priya, that which is dear to the Lord. And like Guru, Vaishnava, Ganga, Tulsi, these are the things that are very dear to the Lord. And always honor, respect Shri Guru. We have to attain bhakti, we worship Tulsi. Some do, some don't. In some temples we go to, they practice in a different way. Where, what is the truth? I see, where he is present, he will worship Tulsi. Where then if people are disagreeing, then he will just worship in his mind. Others can do whatever they like, but we should offer arti to Vrinda Devi Tulsi. When we were with Gurudev in Mathura, when he used to himself worship Tulsi, he used to chant in front of Tulsi. Just by circumambulating Tulsi is not enough. You have to do arti. Tadiyata means those things that Priya, dear, close to the Lord. But if there is not possible, then in your mind you should, just like here, where is Yamuna? Where is Ganga? Not nearby, not accessible. Then in your mind you have to do this. Shivji is saying, Aradhanam Sarvesham. Even higher than this worship of Vishnu is those things that are Priya, beloved, close to Lord Vishnu, like his devotees, those who are very close to the Lord. One is Tadhyatmik Bhakti, Madhyatmik Bhakti. This is belonging to me, or the other way around. If you do not have the mercy of Vrinda Devi, then you cannot enter into Vrindavan. Radha, Srimati Radhika is Vrindavaneshwari. Where is she? Vrindavaneshwari. She left. Vrindavaneshwari. She is the controller of Vrindavan.
किंतु वृंदावनी
But Vrinda Devi,
श्रीमती राधिका
Srimati Radhika,
दयालु
she's very kind and merciful,
अपने
compassionate.
नाम दे दिया वृंदावनी
I gave her name, Vrinda Devi.
हम इसके कहें तो ये जानिए सब भगवान का
This is those who are close to the Lord,
कृपा जब तक नहीं हो
who are dear to the Lord. If we do not please them, then we cannot enter into pure devotional service. So it is said, Aradhanam Sarvesham. Those who are dear to the Lord, we should serve them. How to please the Lord? If you serve those that are dear to the Lord, you will please the Lord. Guru, Vaishnava, Tulasi, Ganga, Jamuna, these are all dear to the Lord, close to the Lord. So worship of Lord Vishnu is highest, but even higher than that, in those that are close to the Lord. So we spoke about this because Bhrigu Rishi, when he kicked the Lord on the chest, Lord was so quiet and peaceful, calm. The Lord is teaching by His own example to attain this highest position, level. One has to be very humble and tolerant and patient. This is this is the way to recognize somebody who is worshipable. There is no difference between Ram, Krishna, Vishnu. According to philosophical conclusion, these incarnations are not any different. He manifests himself in many forms and many places. Vaikuntha, Vishnu, in Ayodhya, Lord Ram, in Dwarka, Dwarkadish Krishna is present. In Mathura, Mathuresh Krishna, and Vrindavan, Vrajendra Nandan Shyam Sundar. In this Ras Madhurya, the sweet mellows, to relish this, the Lord manifests in different forms. As His devotees present themselves to Him, He takes on that form. In Shantaras, the Lord appears Bhujagana Darshayanam Santakaram
Bhujang Shayanam Padmanabham Suresham.
Haji, bolo. That's it. The Lord appears as four-arm form of Lord Vishnu in front of His devotees from this starting point of Shantaras. And moving on from this, in Ayodhya, the same Krishna, Vishnu. In Ayodhya, he appears the Lord Ramchandra. And taking the position of Maryada Purushottam, following all the rules and regulations of society. He will give up his life, but he will never break his word or promise. If Lord Ramchandra had not appeared,
त्रेता युग में भगवान
in Treta Yuga
क्या स्थापना करके गए?
to establish this Maryada principle of following rules and regulations.
क्या होगा?
If these rules and regulations are not followed, then society will be very disordered, chaotic.
और लगे मर्यादा स्थापना।
And he established these principles. Sada Chaliyai Pajai Varu Vachanana Jai. Such a beautiful
अयोध्या में
thing.
भक्तों के अनुसार भगवान अपने स्वरूप की प्रकाश करते हैं।
He takes the form according to his devotees.
अयोध्या में भक्तों को ज्यादा उम्मीद लेके दास
In Ayodhya, there's a predominance of Suddha Dasya ras.
हनुमान जी के कार्य का
And in this, Hanuman is very famously known.
इसलिए वही कृष्ण दादी की क्या बोले अयोध्या में
And in this way, Krishna appeared in the form of Lord Ram,
मर्यादा को जय
established these principles of Maryada, following rules and regulations.
क्योंकि भक्ति राज्य में प्रवेश करने के लिए
To enter into this realm of devotion, we have to go step by step,
आगे जाकर के
and going further to Dwarkadish,
और इसके आगे विभ्रादेश
and then from there Mathuradish, and then to Rajendra Nandan Shamsundar, two-arm form holding a flute. Two-arm form holding a flute. Shyamasundar, very beautiful form of Krishna. And further, more and more qualities are shown. The jivas have 50 qualities, but very small. In Brahma, in Shiv, in demigods, there are panch, or in quantity 5 more qualities. Yeah. They have more than the human beings. And how many? No, Lord Shiva has 55 qualities, and higher said in Vaikuntha 50 and 60 qualities. And then Ram has 62 and a half qualities. And Krishna, Rajendra Nandan Shamsundar, 64 qualities. And within those 64 are 4 very special qualities. Cannot be possible to be found in the demigods, Lord Shiva, or even Vishnu in Vaikuntha, and Dwarkadish in Mathuradish. You cannot find these 4 qualities. What are these 4 qualities? Rupa Madhurya, his beautiful form, Lila Madhurya, his pastimes, his playing of the flute, and his divine love. And we cannot be described. And 2 of these 4 are most important or prominent in Rajendra Nandan Shamsundar. His Roop, Prema Madhur, his divine form and his divine love, by whose form he attracts everyone, and everyone becomes Kabatan. He's such a beautiful form. Innumerable universes, you cannot find such a form, and he captivates just one particle of that beauty. He can submerge innumerable universes and Brahmandas by his one particle of beauty.
और दूसरी क्या है? प्रेम माधुरी।
His second is Prema Madhuri.
इस प्रेम के द्वारा
By that prem, that love, he attracts.
भाई एक व्यक्ति दूसरे व्यक्ति के पीछे कब तक दौड़ता रहता है?
Why does one person run after another person? Because what do they want from that person? They want
क्या चाहते हैं? What do you want?
prem. We want prem, love.
कृष्ण कृष्ण
Holy Vaitava Pache Pache Man Krishna Dite Para Maracha Kati Ache Vaishnava Thakura Sagara Lida Se Karuna Kori
हमारे प्रिया
Pada Chaya Shode Amare Tumhara Charana Dori Ega Domi Chaya Dosha Shodi Chaya Guna Desha Dasi Chaya Sangha Nirvaya Amare Vasisi Sangera Ashe
हरे कृष्ण
से तुम्हारा कृष्ण के पारा तुम्हारा चढ़िया हम तो कंगालो कृष्ण कृष्ण बोली दैव पाछे पाछे
उठाई चलो पाछे पाछे कृष्ण न प्रेम पावते हरि कहो पाछे पाछे कृष्ण न प्रेम पावते हरि कहो पाछे ये बंगला में
In this Bengali Kirtan by Bhaktivinoda Thakur,
हम वैष्णव के पीछे किससे दौड़ते हैं?
why we run after somebody,
ये कृष्ण प्रेम भक्ति करते हैं।
or why do we run after Vaishnava? Because to attain this Krishna Prem.
इसलिए कृष्ण से तुम्हारा
Krishna, Krishna is yours. Oh Vaishnava Thakur, Krishna is yours.
आप भी वैसे बोलते हैं।
He is controlled by you. You please be merciful to me and give me one drop of this prem.
और कृष्ण प्रेमों के द्वारा
And by this Krishna Prem, everyone can be controlled.
स्वयं कृष्ण प्रेम के द्वारा स्वयं ही वो
And by that very Prem,
बन जाता है।
Krishna becomes bound, becomes controlled.
राधा प्रेम के द्वारा कृष्ण क्या होता है?
In Radha Prem,
स्वयं बस हो जाता है।
he becomes captivated by this Radha Prem. Shiva Sivanam. And these very beautiful words, who can speak these? O Srimati Radhika,
आप अपने मान को त्याग दीजिए
please give up this sulky mood
और अपने
and
चरण कमल
place your lotus feet
मस्तक पर
on my head.
ये जयदेव गोस्वामी पाद
Jayadev Goswami Pad, his pen could not write.
और इसी श्लोक की last line जो है
And this shlok and the last line of the shloka, the Lord himself took the form of Jayadev Goswami and wrote, finished in golden letters, this Prem Madhurya, the sweetness of this divine love. Who can describe? Sadhana. Like Brahma, in the having the lifetime of Lord Brahma. Oh, Krishna is saying, if I can serve your lotus feet for that period of time, I will not be able to repay you the debt to you. Na pare nirvati samudra sadhu grito. Great Sinkala. You such good qualities like of a sadhu, O Srimati Radhika. Jayadeva Goswami is writing, performing this wonderful ras, and Srimati Radhika left that ras dance. And in front of crore, hundreds of thousands of gopis, Krishna left them all and ran after Srimati Radhika. Satakoti gopi. Oh, one left. What difference would that make? What difference does it make if one person leaves the assembly? But Krishna is performing this ras with hundreds and thousands, millions of gopis, but only Srimati Radhika left in a sulky mood and went, just like somebody sitting here, like they get up and stand up, and getting up, and I ask, where are you going? I'm going to drink some water. But Srimati Radhika, how did she go? With her sulky mood. Inside black and outside black. She became upset with Krishna. This is the nature of love. Until and unless a lover and beloved do not swear at each other, then this love cannot be manifested more and more. When the lover swears at the beloved, then their true love cannot be shown, cannot the sweetness be complete. It cannot be complete, the sweetness of their love. Who can swear at Krishna? Lakshmi Devi certainly cannot speak like this to Vishnu. Sita Devi cannot speak like this to Lord Ramchandra. Rukmani, Satyabhama, they cannot speak like this, and they cannot swear at Krishna. But the Braj Gopis, they speak like this to Krishna. Chor, Lampat, Davachi. Who can speak like this? Very unspeakable words. They speak to Krishna. They use such words. If you spoke such, or if I spoke that to you, you would become very upset, and you would leave Assam. Oh Maharaj, you spoke like this? You used this word. And Vishwanath Chakravarti has written in the commentaries, I'm not saying, Srimati Radhika and the gopis spoke such words to Krishna. We cannot even imagine. Where there is that love, that increases to a higher and higher level. The sweetness manifests more and more. How Srimati Radhika, she speaks so sweetly to Krishna. Krishna, he is greedy. He manifests 10 ears to hear such. So it is said in this verse, Priya yadiman kare more money. Krishna is saying, even Brahma And the demigods, they fold their, they pray in this way: Govindam Adi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. With such respect and honor. Parama Krishna Satchidananda Vigraha Anadiradi Govinda Sarva Karana Karanam. Who is speaking like this? Brahmaji is speaking. But the gopis, your Adi Purush, is not speak. They don't speak in a straightforward way to Krishna. But the people, local people, ordinary people cannot understand. And like when Kab? If one swears at one's wife, one husband who calls another woman, if they speak like this, darling, sweetheart, darling. If a wife hears her husband speak like this to another woman, but there's such sweetness in this way of calling your husband, in this slang way, in this material world, in ordinary relationships. There is some sweetness, a reflection of this sweetness. But who will understand? So I am saying this. The gopis are saying to Krishna. No, Krishna is saying to the gopis, I am more pleased with the way that the gopis, they speak to me with harsh words or swear words even, more than the prayers of Lord Brahma or the demigods. So I am more pleased with the gopis than the prayers of Lord Brahma or the demigods. And Lord is greedy to hear these words from the lips of the gopis and Srimati Radhika with such sweet moods. So it's now coming 10 o'clock. So Brajanananda Shyam Sundar, he is our worshipable object. Radhya Bhagash Vrindavana Kachit Asna Brajodhagurdi. There are 64 qualities and 4 special qualities: Rupa Madhurya, Prema Madhurya. And in any other incarnation you cannot see these in full extent. They are all one, but according to scripture, Shastra, there is no difference between Krishna and Narayan, but in Ras Madhurya, Ras Vichar. The Krishna's supremacy is established, and so parallel Tattva Vichar also in this Ete Chansa Kalapunsa Krishnastu Bhagwan Swayam. This is Tattva Vichar and Ras Vichar. He is the Lord of all sweetness. By his flute playing, he captivates everyone. Shukadev Goswami Maharaj is saying to Parikshit, the living entities, not only the living entities, not only the associates of Krishna, but all the living entities become enamored. The cows, the deer, the trees, the birds, they all become captivated by hearing the sweet flute playing of Krishna. Look at the state of the cows, Dvija, the birds, Druma, the trees, and the deer, by listening to the sweet flute of Krishna. Everything in Vrindavan, all the animals, they all change their constitutional nature. That which is still, they start to move, and that which moves becomes still. So in Venugita, all this has been explained one by one. The cows, the trees, Govinda's beautiful form, Madhukaki, Vasudev Kaur. Seeing Govinda's beautiful form in Dwarkapuri, the four expansions, Vasudev, Sankarshan, Pradyumna and Aniruddha. They are Vasudev Krishna. They see Govinda's form. Vasudeva Ko. So beautiful. They themselves are expansions of Vasudeva, and yet when they see the form of Krishna, they become completely captivated. In Lalit Mahadava and drama, Rupa Goswami has explained. He has explained how seeing the three-bended form of Krishna, he becomes captivated, amazed. Who was serving that form? Satyabhama was serving that form of Krishna. Once Krishna in Nava Vrindavan, he entered with Madhumangal. He saw the setting of Vrindavan. Krishna, he became so absorbed of Braj and stimulated in that mood. He saw one deity of himself, dear Lalit Krishna, three-bent form, seeing his own form, and he became absorbed in very deep mellows, and he began to think, in this Dwarka, who is worshipping this form in three-bent form? Then Madhumangal will explain tomorrow. Then next day, Krishna and Madhumangal, they came to that place, and in a hidden way they saw what was happening. Who is coming here? They saw Satyabhama with her Sakhis. They were coming and serving that deity.
और शिवा नदी के चले
and serving, they left that place,
और मणिमंगल में कृष्ण देखकर चाहते
and Krishna became amazed.
और फिर
And
इस दिन
the third day, they played one trick. Early in the morning, they reached there before that form of three-bended form of Krishna. They moved that form, and Krishna himself took that place and stood there. Satyabhama thought, this is the deity I worship every day. He didn't think of anything. Started to worship the deity. There's something unusual today. Today the deity seems to be smiling more, and his beautiful eyes, as she was worshipping, was offering chandan to the deity. And Krishna, that same, he was standing there posing, and his lips, they were starting to quiver. What is happening to this deity now? The devotee, very amazing, unusual. Then she folded her hands and prayed, my worship today is successful. Please give some blessing. Then Krishna spoke. Oh Satyama, ask anything. What's this? The deity speaking. Oh Satyabhami, you are blessed. You are worshipping the three-bended form of my Vrindavan form. And Krishna said, Oh Satyabhama, you are actually Srimati Radhika. If I am Radha, where is Chandravali? Here Chandravali in the form of Rukmini. And this he explained all of the personalities in Vrindavan appeared in Dwarka. In this way we'll go to Vrindavan. And the meaning of this pastime, the sweetness of Krishna's form in Vrindavan, and the sweetness there, Krishna becomes captivated himself. Vasudevik ko Krishna Madhuri Dekhe Vasudevi Khor. Seeing the form of Shri Krishna, even the Vasudeva forms of Krishna become captivated and bewildered. Sir Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying this verse, Aradhya Bhagavan Brajastanas Tadham Vrindavan Brahma Kachit Upasana Brajavadaru Brahmata Mahan Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Mattamidam Tatrapyo Mapara. Rajendra Nandan Krishna, Shyamasundar, that form of, in all his expansions, like we light many candles, and they all have the same potency, but the original candle stays the original. In Chaitamrita, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is manifesting these pastimes. वो मध्य लीला का श्लोक रेफरेंस क्या था? 125, chapter 20, 125 to 126, 20, and 26. Verses 125, 126, Madhya Lila Chaitanya Charitamrita, chapter 20. In Krishna Tattva. One Krishna in three different forms. Swayam Room, Tadikatma Roop, and Avesh. Can you remember this? If you can remember this. Swayam Roop, Tadikatma Roop, and Avesh. Go. Excuse my faults.
Huh?
Excuse my faults.
No, I was learning devotion.